Buddy of mine's in a wheelchair. Accident from a long time ago. He rolls by the other day and he says, "Hey, I'm having problems with my old lady." I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Look, all she does is push me around and talk behind my back." Buddy looks at me and says, "Hey, trying to remarry my ex-wife." I said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, but she realized I'm only after my money." Why did Chicken go to the gym? To work on his pecs. Alright, now this video was sent to me. I didn't realize they was in Ohio at first, so.
At the County Public Health Department. See what kind of programs they have coming up for the holidays. See how they do.
No.
Don't like that.
I am a Buckeye. Oh, here we go. Another one of those guys that thought a quarterback was a refund. Isn't this the guy who was busted putting M&Ms in alphabetical order? I mean, this guy's so dumb he thought Tupac Shakur was a Jewish holiday. Come on, this guy tripped over a cordless phone studying for a blood test. This same guy is putting lipstick on his forehead to make up his mind. It was at that exact moment that I had realized I have stumbled across a
Looks like you can get test kits.
I mean, what was your first clue? Call off Shaggy and Scooby.
I'm assuming that's for COVID. Got all this here.
See, look at it. He didn't read not one thing. He just quit. It's because he's just watching what other people do. Here's proof that I recorded. He's just a follower. That's.
Got Board of Health board right there. One door is locked. Thank you.
Just for a moment, imagine this is your mother, okay? Your old lady, your daughter, your niece, you know, a loved one of yours. I mean, in comes this grown man. He's got all this camera gear. He don't want to answer no questions. He wants to laugh and giggle at you, but he don't want to answer nothing. And when he does, it's all kinds of sarcasm.
Hello. Can we help you?
Oh, I'm just getting some video.
You don't need to be videoing me.
Boom.
Roasted.
Rather not.
What are you laughing at? There was no punchline. The woman's telling you she don't want to be on your camera.
And where are you from? Who are you?
I'm just doing a story.
For
Myself. I'm independent.
You can't be videoing in here if you, like, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
Something that has a due date on it. Not that I don't.
Most certainly can.
Okay.
I'm working on a story, so.
There he is.
Hi, excuse me, can I help you?
I'm working on a story. Just getting some pictures.
Okay, but can one of us help you, or are you just randomly, like, what are you doing, I guess? What are you here for?
I just told you what I was doing. Getting some
You weren't very
pictures, video
specific.
for a story.
What is your name?
My name is Jason.
Jason.
Who are you?
My name. What is your
what
last name?
capacity do you work here?
I'm not answering any more questions until you answer
I've already
questions.
answered everything that I have to answer.
Did. All you did was sit here and tell her my name's Jason and basically I'm here to cause a problem. I'm not going to give you any information. I'm going to throw this camera in your face and I'm going to walk around and do things.
What is your last name?
Wagon.
Doesn't matter.
Who do you work for? You're not.
Nobody, absolutely nobody. Harassment is his job, so he can upload it to the internet. That's literally all.
You're not answering
myself.
questions. I'm calling the sheriff.
Roasted.
You want me to push the button, Missy?
I don't know if you need to push the button, but we'll definitely call.
What I'm doing is 100% legal.
What you're doing is 100% harassment, okay? It's bothering people. How'd you like somebody doing this to your mother?
Okay, but we don't know who you are, so if you don't have business here, you're trespassing.
I'm not
Roasted.
trespassing. I just told
Whatever
you.
are. I'm just gonna. Can I
I'm
do you mind
working
if I
on-
seek clarification?
Go ahead. Call him.
Thank you. Can I help you, ma'am?
Now you got customers coming in. Do you think customers want to walk into this experience with some creepy guy standing here with a video camera when we're coming in here to have our needs addressed? I mean, you think about it just a little bit now.
He's got a jacket, jeans, black shoes.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll wait for him.
I'm sorry, what?
So I ain't going anywhere. I'll wait for him. And I told you I was working on a story. I didn't tell
And
you.
that's fine. I'm not trying to be
But you did. You told them I wouldn't tell you what I was here, and I told
Oh,
you I
I'm
was
sorry.
working on a story.
Okay, I'm sorry. He is working on a story. I guess I apologize for that, sir. He did tell us that he is working on a story, but he doesn't have health department business, and he's making the staff uncomfortable. So, I mean, I'm not asking him to leave. I'm just asking if someone can come check it out.
He's not working on no damn story. He's working on a paycheck. And he's going to do it through harassing and bothering women who are actually on a job. Nothing more than that. There is no goal. There is no standing up for something. It's all the same.
Lisa, what do you need?
Okay, thank you.
It's not George. Can we get home Tuesday?
I just don't understand how you can work on a story without asking us additional information. Like,
Because
I offered to-
this is a public building,
Okay.
right?
I understand that.
Okay.
Then, yeah, just
So what is the story if it's just pictures, I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, I'm just getting public information. That's all I'm doing. No.
You've become a burden on the people by disrupting business at the health department. I mean, what kind of a low-life loser goes to the health department?
The bulletin boards and the stuff that's there for the public.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't
Right.
trying to like she's talking and doing stuff with her. I'm not getting that, right?
Right, because that is protected health information, and you're not.
Yeah, I can't try to get her information,
Right.
but I can
And
get anything.
you can't film anybody that's in here either.
Yes, I can.
Alright, well, congratulations.
If I'm in a public space, which I'm at right now,
Okay.
right? And I can see you, you're behind the counter. I can
Right, but
film
those
anything
people are here
that
for
I can
health
see.
services. They have protected health
I
information.
understand that.
Okay.
But, okay, do I know what they're here for? There's
You can
more than
figure
one
that
thing.
out. You can figure that out from what desk they're standing at. Yes, that can be inferred or implied.
Roasted.
But anybody that walks in here could know that, right? If you're standing here
Right, but
and you
you
see
are
something,
filming it for.
it doesn't matter.
Is it for your
if you can
personal
see
use?
it.
Is it for public
No,
use?
it'd be public.
I mean, why go through all the justifying? If you're proud to be a loser bum, then just tell them, hey, I'm a loser. I'm here with a video camera because it's the only way lazy people like me with no skills can go earn a living. Enough with the aha, but you don't see, because you guys are lowlifes. I mean, you're a garbage person. I said it, and I'll say it again.
20 minutes later.
A camera does not hurt anybody. Yeah.
I don't think we have any more business. I'll just let them.
How you doing, sir?
How's it going?
I'm good. Officer Burton,
What's going on?
just taking some pictures and video. Public information, working on a story. I told them that.
Okay, you got an ID
She
on
was.
you?
Hold on, I need ID for it.
Because I got caught here for you, so I need to identify you.
I don't have to ID. I ain't broke the law.
They don't want you here, so.
They didn't tell me to leave, for one. For two, they don't really
Do you
have
want him to leave? You gotta leave. Or you'll go to jail.
For trespassing?
Yes.
Okay.
Roasted.
Okay, you know that's not right.
You can call it whatever you want to, but I bet you'll do it from outside. Health. You're the health department.
Okay. Where's your ID?
You don't have the.
Let's go outside.
You don't have the right to trespass me from here.
Well, they don't want you here. You're not here for a reason.
I am here for a reason. I told them I was working on a story. And I have every right to do so.
Okay, well, they don't
Just
want
like I have every right to record you. You're a public employee.
I have no issue with that.
They're public employees. This is a public building. I was getting public information and asking questions. So as a journalist, I'm allowed to ask questions. And you can't stop me from doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
So telling me that you're going to trespass me, that's wrong.
Well, that's how it's going to work.
Roasted.
And you're going to stick to that?
Yep.
That is awesome.
Even though that the law says that you're not a feelings enforcement.
They don't want you here.
You're a law enforcement officer.
Okay, they don't want you here. You got your ID on you?
I'm not giving my ID. I haven't broke the law.
Okay. Well, being in there was when they had no reason to be in there. They came out.
I already told you I had reason.
Well, that's not a reason to keep them uncomfortable and wondering why you're there.
I told them why I was there.
Okay,
And
well,
she
they
said
didn't.
that she didn't know if I was within my rights or not, which you're supposed to go in there and tell her that I am.
Delusion.
Not tell me that I have to leave.
Okay, well, you don't
There's
give
case
me.
law and everything else. You want to read that? I'll tell you exactly why I'm allowed to be here and why you can't make me leave.
Okay. Well,
No.
well, they don't want you inside the building. So
Okay,
you
so-
can record out here and do whatever your story is, but they don't
So
want you inside
you're
the
going to
building.
violate my rights, right?
What's wrong with you?
That's not violating your rights.
Yes,
they
it
didn't
is.
want you to hear.
It's 100%.
They told me to
violation
tell
of that.
you to leave. They don't want you here, so that's what we're going with.
All right.
Boom.
Roasted.
All right. So you're going to violate my rights.
It's
Basically.
not violating your rights.
It is because you want to read what the actual law is, because your law.
You can say it over and over again. You can go home, write a poem or a song about it. Take it on the road and sing it to the whole entire nation. Nobody cares. And just because you say it, don't make it true. You're not going to go in there and bother and annoy people. It's time to go. And I bet you get on down the road.
Law enforcement. You're not feelings enforcement.
I'm aware of the First Amendment.
Okay. Are you aware of all the case law that says I can do this? Yeah.
You can record out here if you want. I'm not saying you can't.
I can record in there.
Well, they don't want you in there.
It doesn't matter.
It's their right to not
It's not.
allow you in there.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a public building.
Exactly, and
If
they
I
don't
was
want
in
you
there
in here.
yelling and screaming and throwing stuff, then yes, they would have a right to say, hey, you can't be in here because you're causing a
They have the
disturbance
right
that you're
to
breaking
tell you to
the law.
leave. It's that simple.
Hughes, how you doing?
So what's the story that you're working on?
I don't have to disclose my story. I told you I'm a journalist working on a story, gathering public information.
Come on now, go and tell him what you're really doing. You're here to bother women who are on a job. Because you, a pretend man, because I don't look at you as no man, especially you want to go bother some women. Okay? You just want to harass and get everything in an uproar so you can record it and put it online. And then hopefully, someone stumbles across and says, ooh, look at this guy. Newsflash. No one's looking at you. This is dumb.
You have your credentials if you're a journalist?
There's no such thing.
Okay. Well, they don't want you here, so it's that simple.
Yes, well. Sorry.
So you're saying you explained to them why you were here?
Yeah, I explained to them why I'm here.
Okay. All right.
What's your name? Yeah. So do you guys know the actual law that I'm allowed to go in here as a journalist and gather content?
That is not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
That's not true. If they don't,
Boom.
Roasted.
they don't want you here, it's still, even though it's public or government
There's
owned.
case law on it.
Yeah, I don't care.
All this
Still
case
government
law.
owned, and they have a right to refuse you to come in.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Can I ask what you were trying to attack?
I was just getting the stuff off the walls, you know, like the posters and bulletins and stuff like that. And then,
Okay.
and then I asked if there was any programs or what have you for like the winter and things like that.
Like,
As far
They
as
do still have the right to refuse you to come in.
how is that? If I was breaking a law, yes.
Doesn't
If
matter.
I'm not
It's
causing
still-
a disturbance
it is
and I'm
still-
peacefully just recording the
it is
information and
still
asking for
an area
public
where
information.
If they don't want you there, you're not going to be there.
I think it's only appropriate in this moment right here to say, God bless the great state of Ohio.
Just like the city building that you were in just a little bit ago.
I can be there too.
No. If they don't want you there, you're not going back.
What's the law that says that?
Trespassing.
That's not trespassing.
Yes, it is. Well, I guess if you want to push it, we can push it.
I'm just saying that.
And I'm telling you that's how it's going to be.
Boom.
Roasted.
If you go back in there and they don't want you there, it's going to be trespassing.
Fine. I won't go back in. But that's a violation of the First Amendment right there.
Well, you have your opinion, and I'll take it to the court, and we'll see how the court decides on it. That's why you want to push it.
Roasted.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Have a good day.
I believe you're wrong, though.
Well,
I mean, I tried to show him.
And I have mine. I think you probably ought to go.
Roasted.
All right, guys. So we're getting booted or arrested, one of the two.
Wait, hold on. I don't understand. You're allowed to be there doing what you're doing. Why are you walking away from your story? They're not allowed. They're not allowed to tell you no.
Jesus said, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess before my Father which is in heaven.